I can hear the motor noise, but the door's not going up. What's going on? Let me go around and get inside and take a look. Well, I guess here's my problem. I got a broken spring on the right side and it's damn hot in here. But I gotta use this garage, so I gotta fix it. What's going on, guys? It's on DUBB. So today's video, I'm gonna show you how to replace garage door springs. So most spring only lasts about 10,000 cycle or about 7 to 9 years. To figure out what spring you need, let's go ahead and count 20 of those coils, and they add up to 4 1/8 inches. Next, I want to measure the whole length of the broken spring. I got 26 inches. So when you place an order for spring, they'll ask you for the diameter as well. Here I have measured the inner diameter of 1 3/4 inches. My measuring is 4 1/8 inches, which call for a 207 coil. In order for me to take these springs out, I need to remove the end pulleys. I got one on this side, which is held by 2 bolts, and one on the opposite side. The left spring is still good with tensions on it, but I need to remove all the springs off of here. So I must unwind the spring in order to remove it. So before we take everything apart, let's go ahead and order the springs. Voila, here it is. It comes with the tools that you need to unwind the springs. The red marking indicates it's on the left side, and the black marking on the end is for the right side. If you're not sure, the coils run counterclockwise on the left hand side and clockwise on the right hand side. Alright, let's go and grab those pair of winding rods provided. Insert the rod into each slot and apply a little pressure to the rod, and go ahead and loosen up the 2 bolts. Once you got those bolts loosened up, you're going to have tension on the winding rods. So a little bit at a time, turn it until all the tension is off the spring. Remember to step to one side. When you're winding or unwinding the spring, you must never position your body in front of the winding rods. After you verify there's no low on either springs, go ahead and remove the 2 center bolts that hold the 2 springs together. Now you can slide the springs to the side and remove them. If you run into any issue sliding the spring out the pipe, grab a file and file down the high spot. That will take care of it. Now go ahead and loosen up the 2 bolts holding onto each pulley and slide the pulley backwards a little bit. Go ahead and grab onto the metal pipe and give it a tug to separate it from the bracket. Now you can remove the pulley and the spring. Since the pulley is made out of pot metal aluminum, it's not a good idea to leave it up high where it can knock over. Sometimes you get lucky. All the description of the spring is written on the spring itself. Save you some time. Let's do a comparison. See how the coil direction is pointing down. So this is also pointing down. That's counterclockwise if it's sitting on the left side. So about a year ago, I had the older style garage door. I went ahead and upgrade to the newer style, but it's still an old garage door as far as it's used. So the guy installed it, probably used some old garage door spring as well. He put in a pair of 26-inch springs, so I changed it to the 28-inch to match my other garage door. Let's go ahead and put the new spring back in there. First you put the spring This is the left hand side one, and followed by the pulley. Luckily, only a small piece is chipped off, so I could still reuse it. So the left side is complete. Let's go ahead and raise the pipe and slide back into the bracket. And go ahead and do the same thing to the opposite side. Once you got both sides with new springs, let's go ahead and secure the two springs together with the two bolts. So this is what it looks like when the springs are installed. There's no low on the spring yet. Black marking means it's on the right side. Let's go ahead and put a vice grip onto the pipe to keep the pipe from spinning. Next, go ahead and hook up the cable to the pulley and go and spin the pulley so you have some tensions on the cable. Then go and tighten the bolts and do the same thing on the other side as well. So with the vice grip in place onto the pipe and also the cable is attached, what we're going to do is do a quarter of a turn. This is a 7-foot door, and you're going to be required to turn this 31 times. So each turn is a quarter of a turn. Once you finish on both sides with 31 turns, go ahead and do a test on it. Sometimes it will require a little adjustment, either loosen a little bit or tighten a little bit by a quarter of a turn. Alright, I went ahead and did a little adjustment on the spring tension. Now it's working a lot better, and let's give it another try. I hope you find this video helpful, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.